Andy Boyle, available short should he choose to use him. Boyle moves away. He's missed Dundalk's last two against Finn Harps and Sligo through illness. Andy Boyle. Those are the club he's played against most in his career, along with Sligo, 24 times. And he scored twice against them as well. The 2014 season in a 3-2 win. Here's a Pat Hooban. Now Michael Duffy. Duffy's chance to cross in, and that's a dangerous one. And Talbot comes. Did he get something on it? The assistant indicates that he did.
Good positive play with Dundalk. Hooban slipping Duffy down. Wonderful ball in, and good ball in again here.
Another good cross in, headed away by Finnerty. It's Sean Murray onto Dara Leahy with the effort, just over the crossbar. Not far away that by Leahy.
Well kept in play with Dundalk there. Recycled out again to the edge of the box to Leahy. Didn't need a second invitation, just teed himself up, and unlucky that strike was only a yard or so over Talbot's top left hand corner. So
here's Leahy. Nice drop at his shoulder by Cleary. Once again, now Sloggett. Sloggett, he's given that away cheaply to Keith Buckley. He's got Burt on his right hand side. He goes his own way, Keith Buckley. Straight at Peter Cherry.
That's poor play there with Sloggett. He done really well initially to see off Kelly, and then a terrible ball into Stampton. Buckley just picked his pocket, drove forward and got to the edge of the box and pulled the trigger, and he struck it really, really well. Just unfortunate for him, straight at Cherry.
Those appear to have settled in the last couple of moments, but there's Sam Stanton. Good energy from him, turning over the possession. Michael Duffy to his left hand side. Here is Duffy. Leahy getting up in support. Darragh Leahy, can he wrap his left boot around this and find a player in a white shirt? And that's off the post. And it was Sean Murray attacking it. Whether it came off Murray or the Bows player, I'm not entirely sure. We'll get John Flanagan's opinion in just a moment. Dundalk still have the possession. Cameron Dummigan, but Bows have won it back.
Again, that's just Stanton returning the favour. Buckley there just nipped in, stole it off and strode forward.
And Andy Boyle has misjudged that entirely. And now it's Bows at the other end. And Dan Cleary is caught as he clears that.
It was a wonderful ball in there by Leahy as well. And Murray doing it as he's been doing for the last number of weeks, making that late run into the box, and he's hard to pick up. And we'll see now shortly whether it was himself or centre half got ahead in it, but definitely Murray put all the pressure on the ball. Leahy just took a touch,
with the cross.
Just whipped it into that front post area.
Sam Stanton's clearance. Finnerty under pressure from Hooban, and Hooban's a physical presence, and he's won that. Hooban's shot saved by James Talbot and cleared away. Dundalk tried to maintain the possession, and they have. Here's Michael Duffy on for Stanton, and Duffy is caught here by Rory Feely. Free kick for Dundalk.
He's done really well there, Pat Hooban. He's out-muscled Finnerty, and when he gets into the box, he knows it's a difficult angle, and he actually had to look up to see was there anyone in a better position in the box. And once there wasn't, he just put his head down and struck a great shot. And in fairness to Talbot, good save, pounded away. But
well, to dig out the ball forward towards Pat Hooban, and Hooban's given Finnerty the slip, and he's got Michael Duffy to his left hand side. Hooban, Both getting players back. What a pass that is. Michael Duffy. Oh, and there's a save, is it, from Talbot? There's an offside in any case over there. But it was a wonderful move by Dundalk, and Pat Hooban in such fine form at the moment, at the heart of it.
And again, all from his own good tenacity in the midfield. He's battled through two. He's drove forward, and it just wouldn't set. And in fairness, good shape with Bows to hold the line and feel done well, but he improvised a little cheeky chip over the top and just offside. But Talbot wasn't to know. Spread himself well, and an excellent save. Pat Hooban again creating for Dundalk, and himself and Duffy look a real tag team tonight.
Once again, for those of you listening on LMFM's online match service, 0-0 here at Oriel Park. We're inside and we're just heading for the final minute of the opening half of the game. Here's Cleary with a long one forward, headed down by Finnerty, as far as Michael Duffy, left corner of the penalty area. Duffy into the area. Sam Stanton,
what a goal!
Oh, Sam Stanton! Sam Stanton with a finish, with a turn and a finish, and he's lit up Oriel Park this evening. It's Dundalk 1, Bohemians 0.
There's been some fabulous goals scored over the last few weeks around the league, and that's right up there with them. Duffy, again, great bit of skill. He's played a little ball inside Stanton, and wonderful little turn through his own legs, a little Cruyff turn inside the box, and he's absolutely smashed it over Talbot's head. Fabulous goal, and that's fit to grace any match.
Well, if you wanted an illustration of the confidence coursing through these Dundalk players' veins at the moment. It's come with that goal from Sam Stanton.
Again, it's come from Stanton putting pressure on Kieran Kelly. Ball broke to Duffy. Great little ball inside. And I think everyone on the ground thought he was just going to tee it back to Duffy, but no. Wonderful little improvised flick through his own legs onto his strong left foot, and he's absolutely smashed it into the top corner of the near post.
Well, it's been quite a while since he scored a goal. His last goal was part of a double for Phoenix Rising in the USL against LA Galaxy 2 in April of last year. That's his first goal for Dundalk, Sam Stanton, and what a goal it was. The sort of thing you expect from a Michael Duffy.
That was just fabulous, and that, you said that's going to grace any game in any league in the world. That moment there between the two of them.
Here's Cook now finding Georgie Kelly, allowed to get turned. Can he find room for the shot? He's using Livingston. Now it's Devoy. Both looking more threatening now at the start of this second half, and Devoy with the effort. And it's over Peter Cherry's crossbar, and surely there'll be a yellow card for Dan Cleary. And the referee has turned away Peter Cherry's goal kick. Dundalk could do with a little bit of possession for a sustained period inside the Bows half, just to relieve a little bit of the early pressure. Here's Michael Duffy. Duffy against Cornwall. He's managed to smuggle that to Stanton.
Oh, what a save!
Stanton's shot just across the face of goal. And did Talbot get a touch on that?
Fabulous save. Again, wonderful intricate play by Duffy and Hubin on the left hand side. Duffy's put a wonderful ball, cut it back to Stanton. Again, first touch, and he's smashed it going into the far post, and Talbot full stretch. Got a really, really good strong hand on it.
Well, James Talbot has a reputation as one of the division's best goalkeepers, and he's shown why then. Dundalk corner kick, Sean Murray to take it. Murray's corner, headed away. Stanton rises. Here's Pat Hubin trying to get the shot away.
Oh my God!
Pat Hubin! Dundalk double the lead, and it's another Pat Hubin special. This man is on fire at the moment.
Really good ball in by Murray, and Sam Stanton challenging the edge of the box. Fell to Hubin, and you could see took it on his chest, waited for the weight, just wanted to hit it on the left foot. I thought he had to hit it too early because of the pressure, but he got his knee up over it and absolutely smashed it into Talbot's right hand post. Another wonderful, wonderful goal we're treated here tonight, and probably against the run of the play in the second half.
His 10th goal of the season, and Oriel Park has erupted. His 10th league goal of the season, that is, his 17th in all competitions.
And what a strike, edge of the box. The Dundalk didn't let it go out. They fought for it, Stanton on the edge of the box. Hubin is taking on his chest, he's under serious pressure, and he's absolutely milled that into the top corner from 22, 23 yards out, and that's definitely challenged Sam Stanton for goal of the match.
It did not look on, but in the form that Pat Hubin is in at the moment, everything's on.
Fabulous technique, and again, as we said, it was against the run of the play. Bows are really asking questions and pushing on, but they won't be finished yet. Dundalk still have to work hard.
Magnificent goals by Dundalk this evening, one as good as the other. Here come Bows though, can they find a response? Here's Liam Burt, Burt's cross in, oh, and it's over the crossbar. And when the question was asked at the other end of Georgie Kelly, he didn't have the answer.
Wonderful run by Burt, he's done superbly well getting in down the end line. He's pulled it back to Georgie Kelly. And
they're appealing for a handball in there, Bows.
I couldn't see it unless Kelly's saying after he hit it, someone put it up over the bar. But the more concern at the moment is Burt. He done really well, clattered into the hoardings. This is his first touch by Cleary, was superb. Pulled it back. A lot of the bigger players that they've stepped up, they've been leaders, and I think definitely the crowd has helped. I mean, you can hear them down below as they're singing their hearts out. They're behind the team. And
it's the cross in. Oh, it's off the crossbar. And is it in? Murray is in there, Hubin's in there. It might break for Dunn again, and Murray tries to help it towards goal, but somehow Bows have kept that out.
That's some goalkeeping by Talbot. Hubin held off. I think it was Cornwall. He done really well initially to hold him off and got the header on goal. Great ball in. Jurkowskis, and for all ends up was in. I don't know if Talbot got a save in the first and up off the crossbar, but he done superbly well for Murray's follow-up. For all ends up was in, and I think Murray 2 stabs at it.
Once again, magnificent centre forward play by Pat Hubin.
Oh, he's done so well. And Murray following up, that's a wonderful save. Two in a row by Talbot.
Those are inside the Dundalk penalty area. Here's Livingston just outside it, central. to Tyreek Wilson. Might fancy a shot himself. Oh, and he scored! And just as I say it, Tyreek Wilson, 71 minutes, and he's thrown Bowes a lifeline here.
It's a good strike, but Pat Hooben's gone absolutely mad at Jakovskis and Benamar. No one closed him down. Good strike in Peter Cherry's right hand side to keep it no chance, but he's got to be closed down. He's far too much time.
You cannot let Tyreek Wilson have a free shot on goal from there. He's an expert from free kicks, and he can strike a ball through, and he does. And Bowes are back in this one.
Ian Bertie held on to Jakovskis a little bit, impeded him, but Benamar, he's jogged out to him and he's turned his back on it, and it was a poor attempt to block it. I think Peter Cherry might have been unsighted.
Sami Benamar will make way here. Han Jung-woo will come in and add his industry to the Dundalk right hand side. Wilson away from Han. Really good balance.
The shift of the ball so quick side to side at the minute. Bohemians, it's very hard for the dog to get set.
Conor Livingston, old Bowes at the moment. One towards Georgie Kelly. And he's gone down. They're appealing for a penalty kick, Bowes supporters, and they're apoplectic over there. And Georgie Kelly still on his knees. Back to his feet.
It could have been given. I've seen them given, but I thought initially he was going to try and head it first time over the advancing Cherry, but he kind of just cushioned the header for himself.
Conor Livingston across to that right hand side. And Bowes have picked it up again here. More danger for Dundalk, and here's the danger man for Bowes. It's Liam Burt with the back heel to Wilson. Wilson's clip in, and he's found a player at the back post. Cherry makes a stop, and away by Leahy.
And at the minute, Bohemians are getting far too much time on the ball. Quick corner.
Corner kick taken quickly. Dawson Devoy, and the cross in is met by Andy Boyle. After these sides were kept apart in the cup draw on Friday, Dundalk away to St Pat's, Bowes home to Waterford. And on the evidence of what we've seen here tonight, John, that would be a pretty palatable final.
Oh, David, both sides going at it. Duffy's in through here, is he?
Michael Duffy, he's gotten in behind Cornwall. Kieran Kelly is across, he's got a player in support, and Pat Hooben! Oh, across the face of goal by Hooben. And you'd have bet your bottom dollar that that would have found the corner, given Hooben's form at the moment. Coots cross in towards Ross Tierney, and across goes Cleary, just gets something on it. Mullins with it. Mullins is crossing, away by Sonny Nattestad. Now Liam Burt. Bowes still have it inside the penalty area. Appeals for handball by the Bowes supporters. And Dundalk booted away. And we're inside the final minute now of the 5 to be added on. And in that header a moment ago, perhaps justification for bringing on Sonny Nattestad.
But that's what he's brought on for, to win those headers, but Bowes still not stopping, and they've done everything but scoring that last attack ball into the box. Young Collins done really well.
Here's Mullins again directing one deep in towards Kieran Kelly with the looping header, and Peter Cherry just claws it away from Georgie Kelly, and Dundalk get it away again. They're standing firm at the moment, the Lily Whites. Controlled by Wilson. It'll be another long delivery by Bowes. Two Dundalk players challenge for the same ball, and there's the final whistle. Bowes attempts to come back are forlorn. Dundalk supporters, Dundalk players are jubilant. It's been a tireless effort by Dundalk in the second half. It's had to be, because Bowes were really good too.
Bowes were excellent. They played their part in a wonderful, entertaining game. They came out in the second half and they threw the kitchen sink and more at Dundalk. And in fairness, they stood up resolutely for the last 15-20 minutes when they came searching for the equaliser. I think from a neutral point of view, excellent game, and two wonderful goals by Dundalk on the night won it.
A huge 3 points for the Lily Whites here this evening. It can't be underestimated, John. It brings them over Waterford. Waterford drop back into that 9th position. 2 points behind Dundalk now with the same number of games played.